When your EETV box gets stuck in a setup loop after a factory reset, it can be incredibly frustrating. This common issue affects approximately 15 to 20% of users and manifests in several recognizable ways. The setup loop typically shows itself through repeated startup screens, inability to progress past the EE logo, continuous rebooting cycles, or failure to connect to EE's servers during initial configuration. The primary causes of this issue include firmware corruption from incomplete reset processes, network authentication failures when connecting to EE's servers, hardware-software conflicts, and account synchronization problems. The first solution to try is a power cycle reset. Start by unplugging the EETV box from power for 30 seconds. While it's unplugged, hold the power button on the box for 10 seconds to discharge any remaining power. If the power cycle doesn't work, try a factory reset via recovery mode. Power off the device completely, then hold the reset button, usually located on the back of the box, while powering it back on. Continue holding for 10 to 15 seconds until the recovery menu appears. For the best results during setup, use a wired Ethernet connection instead of Wi-Fi. Ensure you have a stable internet connection with at least 10 megabits per second download speed. This provides the most reliable connection for the initial setup process. These solutions resolve the setup loop issue in the majority of cases. If problems persist after trying both methods with a stable Ethernet connection, advanced troubleshooting may be required. When basic troubleshooting fails to resolve your EETV box setup loop, several advanced solutions can help restore functionality. We'll explore manual firmware recovery and account reauthentication methods. Manual firmware recovery requires downloading the latest firmware from EE's support portal and using a properly formatted USB drive. The USB must be formatted to FAT32 file system, as shown in this Windows example. Follow these steps carefully. First, download the firmware files. Second, format your USB drive to FAT32. Third, copy the firmware to the USB root directory. Finally, insert the USB and boot your box in recovery mode. Account reauthentication involves accessing your EE online portal to reset device associations. This process clears any corrupted authentication data that may be causing the setup loop. The reauthentication process requires 5 key steps. Log into your EE account, find device management, remove the problematic device, clear associations, and finally re-add the device during a fresh setup attempt. Prevention is always better than cure. Regular maintenance includes monthly soft resets and keeping firmware updated automatically. These simple steps can prevent most setup loop issues from occurring. Before performing any factory reset, proper preparation is essential. Document your current settings, ensure you have a stable internet connection, and keep your EE account credentials readily available for smooth resetup. EEE is actively developing advanced solutions to reduce setup loop occurrences. AI-powered diagnostics will automatically detect and resolve issues, while enhanced recovery modes will provide more robust built-in options. Cloud-based setup represents the future of streaming device configuration, reducing dependency on local processing and potentially eliminating many current setup challenges through simplified, server-managed processes. These advanced solutions and prevention strategies provide comprehensive approaches to resolving and avoiding EETV box setup loops, ensuring a more reliable streaming experience.